岡島さんは今何をおっしゃいと言いますか。あなた遅いです。
Okay, our next movie, this is where I leave you. An American movie made in New York City, no, New York District, or State. I thought this would be a really, really super boring movie about this misguided family that lived in a giant luxury house. Turned out the house was just small. It was in the neighborhood. The film is about the father dies, so he's Jewish, but he doesn't really, he doesn't involve himself in the religion, other than the fact that he wanted his family to come together, to be together after his funeral. And it was not exactly, he actually didn't say that, it was his wife who was burying him. She said that he had said that so she could have all her kids together in the house so they could just be together again. So she made it up. So they're all together for 7 days and they're stuck in this house and they got to deal with the past issues and they got to deal with each other. Super dull but interesting to look at the same time. At the same time, it's interesting to look at. There are several different relationships going on here. We got the really younger son and he's with this extremely older woman. She must be about in her 50s and he's probably in his mid-30s. Mostly this is people in their 40s. And then we got the two people who want to have children, but they waited too damn long. She's well past 32. She must be about 38, 39, and he looks to be late 40s. It doesn't surprise me at all. They can't produce a viable child, a viable embryo. There's that relationship, and there's a relationship where the guy breaks up with his wife because he catches her screwing his boss. So that's going on there, and he's got to deal with this breakup. Plus, she shows up on his doorstep, and she's pregnant with his baby, not the boss's baby. And then you got the mother, who's actually a bisexual. She likes girls as well as guys, and she brings it out at the end by kissing the woman that she fell in love with at the father's, what do they call it? Paleo care. It's the care they give you when you're dying. And the doctor, the nurse, or the physician that was there at the time of her husband's death, she fell in love with that physician, and they end up together in the end. And there's another relationship where the woman has 2 kids, but a husband who puts his job above everything else, and she's still in love with the guy next door who apparently had brain damage, so he can't remember. His short-term memory is completely gone. And so he had broken off with her, and she married this guy who puts his job first. And so you got that threesome going on there, kind of. She can't quite grasp it. She's still in love with the guy, but he doesn't really remember her that much. And he knows it would never work out, and she feels guilty about it. You got that relationship. Plus you come back to this friend of the guy who got a divorce because the wife was screwing the boss. There's a girl in there too, and she's in love with that guy, and you got that relationship. So you got all these relationships interacting, which they do quite well. It all fits in, and it is like a real family when you sit there and watch it. But recommend this movie. The whole topic's been done before, and it's quite boring. Mixed audience. I was expecting an older crowd. It wasn't. It was just a mixed audience, and it's interesting to watch, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for something really good. This isn't it.
not